1620s back in Holland, every Dutchman sang a song. They had all the money, all the milk, and all the honey. Those Dutch could do no wrong. That is until they fell in love with tulips, especially the more exotic breed. From Amsterdam to Yonkers, the Dutch went totally bonkers, lusting for those tulip bulbs and seeds. It was not surprising that tulip prices started rising. Tulips were in such demand. Soon the little tulip bulb was worth its weight in gold. Things had gotten out of hand. The average Dutchman sensed a golden opportunity, a situation he could not ignore. Buy a tulip bulb on a Monday morning, the next day sell it for much more. Very quickly, tulip speculation market could appear where people bought and sold in great abandon. People would do anything to raise a little cash, anything to get a hand in. Soon the Dutch economy was all tied up in tulips, prices soaring to the sky. People mortgaged, bought, and some they begged, they borrowed, like Joe, they would do anything to buy. I gotta buy some tulips. I really need some tulips. Then one dreary winter morning, the purser rang the tulip market bell. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore. Just like that, the market went to hell. Collapsed, succumbed, disappeared, disintegrated, vanished. It was adios, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore, and no one knew the reason why. The present owners of the tulips sat there quite dumbfounded. Gee, what do I do now? I owe a lot of money for this box of dirty tulip bulbs, and the only thing I own is half a cow. The present owners owed the previous owners who owed the previous owners. Liens and loans and IOUs prevailed. Now nobody had the cash to pay back what he owed because the tulip market had completely failed. So everybody started suing everybody else. What else could they do? Everybody started dragging everybody else to court. Those who escaped the wrath were you. After 20 years of legal chaos, the courts in Holland finally decided that tulip debts were null and void and nothing was collectible, and that was the solution they provided. Oh folks, it's over, finished, done, time to go back to square one. That's the deal, the song has now been sung. I don't care who owes you what, just go back to your little hut, maybe clean some fish or scrape some dung. Oh, the Dutch were disappointed. Things had turned out much worse than they feared. While everybody chased around looking for little tulip bulbs, the Dutch economy totally disappeared. Is there a moral to our story? A happy ending to our tale of woe? Have we learned a lesson? I really don't think so. Investment bubbles come and go, but greed intoxicates us so. I fear the answer would be milk and all the honey, those Dutch could do no wrong. That is until they fell in love with tulips, especially the more exotic breeds. From Amsterdam to Yonkers, the Dutch went totally bonkers, lusting for those tulip bulbs and seeds. It was not surprising that tulip prices started rising. Tulips were in such demand. Soon the little tulip bulb was worth its weight in gold. Things had gotten out of hand. The average Dutchman sensed a golden opportunity, a situation he could not ignore. Buy a tulip bulb on a Monday morning, next day sell it for much more. Very quickly, tulip speculation markets did appear where people bought and sold with great abandon. People would do anything to raise a little cash, anything to get a hand in. Soon the Dutch economy was all tied up in tulips. Prices soared into the sky. People mortgaged, bought and sold, they begged, they borrowed like cajoles, and anything to buy. I've got to buy some tulips. I really need some tulips. Then one dreary winter morning, the purser rang the tulip market bell. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore. Just like that, the market went to hell. Collapse, succumbed, disappeared, disintegrated, vanished. It was adios, avida, saying goodbye. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore, and no one knew the reason why. The present owners of the tulips sat there quite dumbfounded. Gee, what do I do now? I owe a lot of money for this box of dirty tulip bulbs, and the only thing I own is half a cow. The present owners owed the previous owners who owed the previous owners. Liens and loans and IOUs prevailed. Nobody had the cash to pay back what he owed because the tulip market had completely failed. So everybody started suing everybody else. What else could they do? Everybody started dragging everybody else to court. Those who escaped the wrath. After 20 years of legal chaos, the courts in Holland finally decided that tulip debts were null and void and nothing was collectible at that. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. I know your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother until tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship and just the beginning of love. You do 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 do. You make me feel so grand. I want to hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme I'm scheming, dream I'm dreaming. Now I know why, mother.
back in Holland, every Dutchman sang a song. They had all the money, all the milk, and all the honey. Those Dutch could do no wrong. That is until they fell in love with tulips, especially the more exotic breed. From Amsterdam to Yonkers, the Dutch went totally bonkers, lusting for those tulip bulbs and seeds. It was not surprising that tulip prices started rising. Tulips were in such demand. Soon the little tulip bulb was worth its weight in gold. Things had gotten out of hand. The average Dutchman sensed a golden opportunity, a situation he could not ignore.
I'm playing my own music. I shan't be playing anyone else's songs. I don't want my screen to light up. And if they light up, they're my songs, my copyrights. We'll see. How's your smoothie? My smoothie, frankly, thank you for asking, Christopher, is particularly good this year. My daughter can make a very healthy vegetable smoothie, or she makes a very slightly sweeter one with more fruit in it, and she knows that's the one I like. Just like that, the market went to hell, collapsed, succumbed, disappeared, disintegrated, vanished, with adios out there saying goodbye. Suddenly nobody wanted tulips anymore, and no one knew the reason why. He's good. I like his music. This guy lets me sing all of his music. Yeah, he's good. I just thought the one thing I wanted to read you from the paper today was from Paul Krugman, he's the guy I trust. And he's talking about our president sends in the economic quacks, prescribing hydroxychloroquine to fight recession. And his last paragraph says, at a moment of crisis, America is cursed with a president who is incompetent, deeply ignorant, yet so personally insecure that he surrounds himself with people who tell him he's a universal genius. Yes, I don't think I've known anybody like that. Excuse me, I'm going to go turn the air conditioner off. I'll be right back. The battery I'm looking for the remote on the air conditioner, I cannot find. I cannot find the battery. Batteries are in short supply these days. So, anyway, that was the quote of the day in the New York Times. As far as I was concerned, somebody else writes about why the U.S. hasn't, David Leonhart, actually a relation of mine, but because we're both from, the Leonharts are all from West Virginia, and but I called him and said, hi, I'm Jay, I'm probably a relative of yours. He went, yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Now get off the line. So I haven't called him back. I still read him because he's quite something, but jeez. Is that how you treat a long-lost cousin? I don't think so. It's tough. Hi, Jay, Christopher Lentz. Hey, Jay and Jay Cards. There's a joker in every deck. Yes, true. That's true. Good, John. That's very good.
Miss you guys. What happened? I have a smoothie with banana and almond milk. You know, I don't like almond milk. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Put yogurt. Very disappointed in Biden not picking the Ludist. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen for sure. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to make it obvious, but that's what she was going for. And he could have won with her on the ticket doing her act. Never mind. Never mind, it's over. We have Kamala Harris. I guess she's all right. Actually, I love her. I think she's great. I'm thrilled she's there, and I think America's mood is going to be much better because of that. Helmer Hemnes, how's your foot, Helmer? I had to go to the doctor today for a ligament in my left side of my wrist today, Helmer. I took there was a water bug in our bathroom. One a year, we get one a year somewhere in the apartment. And I went after him, sprayed him, and then took a hairbrush and went, bam, the back of a hairbrush. That's the only thing I could find. Bam! And I hurt my ligament in here. So I went down to New York University today, and they gave me a shot of that's that stuff. They gave me a shot of hexachloroquine, pramdacrinticline, hydrochloroquine. She's the queen of hydrochloroquine. She's the hydrochloroquine. Quinn. I think it's Quinn. Anyway, they get cortisone. Cortisone. And a little teeny needle right in here. He said, don't worry, it doesn't go into the rest of your body. It'll just stay right here in this ligament. Okay. All right. Fine. And he got a brace, a real great little, not a brace, forget what the word is. You put it in your hand and you hold your hand real stiff, and you can't turn it to the side. What I don't want to do is turn my hand to the side, but I can play the bass. So I'll wear it 24 hours a day, 23 hours a day, and play the bass the other way. Ligaments are the first to go before your muscles. Wait a minute. Repeat that, please. The ligaments are the... I think I'm going to cut this out. Ligaments are the first to go, and then your muscles. I think he should be saying that. I think he should be saying that. I'll have to print this up and see if I can't make that happen. Red wine, thank you, Stephen. You're a hero. I can't drink wine anymore. I lost my ligaments. I'm sorry. You really got taken good, didn't you? Christopher Smith. Hey, Chris, how are you? Have I heard from you recently? Chris Smith lives down the street from me. We are neighbors in cute little Hope. And Chris, I understand we're getting a Verizon tower down by the city hall or whatever that thing is down there. And I'm going to get some real strong internet from Service Electric. They agreed to put it in. So one of these days, and we're going to be keeping the house and staying there a lot this year. So look out. It's been nuts, I bet. Oh, you are backward tonight. Oh, so I am. Okay, now I can do this without screwing it up. I wonder why it did that just then. You see, the mirror image that I'm looking at, when it's backwards, if I raise my right hand, even though it's my left, the same hand on the same side I'm looking at goes up, and it doesn't seem wrong to me until I pick up the bass, and I wonder, what the hell is that? Anyway. It's the same old story. A fight, a love for life and glory. Da 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 dee dee. You can use the porch always. All right, there it is. It's been nuts. Christopher Smith, correct. Cortisone just masks the pain. Isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want to just mask the pain? I know, but if I put my hand in the not the sling. What is the sling? You put your hand in there, and it keeps. And then I put the straps around it, and I can't bend my arm this way, and that's the way it shouldn't bend. It shouldn't bend. My finger should not bend that way. A brace. There's some real good word for this, and I can't think of it. I'm not wearing it during the show because I'm going to play the bass. And he said, yes, play the bass for an hour a day. And because he went boom, 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 boom. It doesn't hurt at all when you do that. It hurts when I sing. It hurts when I play the violin. What is this thing called love? Ba-da, ba-da, boo-doo. All right, I'm putting it on my list. Now, let me see. Where did I put my list? I realized if I just sing bass and voice, computers can't figure out what the hell song I'm singing. They have no idea. And that, therefore, if I don't play the actual recording, the computer has no idea what the hell I'm doing. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Why should the computer know? What is this thing called love? Actually, I do have sort of an idea. Oh boy, my computer's just getting full of good songs. Swinging with a Star. Oh, and that song that Bill, what was that song you recommended yesterday? I want to write that down too. Johnny Mercer's Jamboree Jones. I'm so glad I remembered that. Jamboree Jones. I'm going to work on that one. That's too good a song. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. There will be no Facebook complaining. Know why I've been blue. Oh, I like this song. Prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Why should we spend money on a show or two? No one does those love song scenes exactly like you. You make me feel so grand. I want to hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme I'm scheming, dream I'm dreaming. Now I know why mother taught me to be true. She meant me for someone exactly like you, exactly like you.
why I've been blue. Prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Why should we spend money on a show or two? No one does those love scenes exactly like you. You make me feel so grand. I want to hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little dream I'm dreaming, scheme I'm scheming. Now I know my mother taught me to be true. She meant me exactly. She meant me exactly. She meant me exactly. Exactly like you. Exactly like you. Exactly like you. Not bad. The lyrics were a little harder in the key of G flat, suddenly. Go to raise up a half step, and the lyrics, the brain's going, no, I gotta think about the bass. I can't think about the lyrics now. You're in G flat, idiot. Come on, you gotta slow it down or something. But that's all right. Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know. So I will tell you as we settle into place. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You see that bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. I think that's the second line. Start changing the accompaniment, then you forget the words. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing. Oh dear. I parked my car at a meter on Broadway because there was no parking spots. And now I don't have to move it, but I gotta make sure in the middle of the song that my daughter has gone. There's it's very peaceful out there, so I know she's gone. Yeah, she left. She promised, she said she'd move it for me. And she'll go up to her house, take the car to her house. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. What's that Bernard Purdy, like 1,000 errors. Sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me. Keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious. Remember this part. Oh, remember this or I will fall apart. You see the bass is fret. I'll be all night on this song. And it makes little markers just to fingerboards. So there. I don't know where I am. Get distracted. You noticed, huh? But just like singing up there, it's a mind. So I say make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. And laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. Ooh, sing and play the bass. That's me decomposing, right? Decomposing. You know the old Buck joke. John Weber will tell it better than I do. Buck sitting on, guy goes into Buck's grave, and there's Buck sitting up on his tombstone with an eraser. And that's what he's doing. He says, I'm decomposing. Yummy. You're still here. Of course I'm still here. Let's see, how does this work? No, better like this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my show. I was disappointed I wasn't picked for vice president tonight, but Kamala Harris will do. She's good. I made it back from Hope. Boy, are my arms tired. I have to hold this star up in the air all the time. It's just part of my gig. Okay, I'll sit back here and watch the show. He's a good boy. He's very loyal, very consistent. Let me see what we've got, what trouble you guys have gotten yourselves into since I let you be. And Judy Schlesinger is on. Oh my God, there you are. Just stumbled, had given up. I've got 2 viewers on Woodstock YouTube. Judy Schlesinger is back, Dr. Judy Schlesinger. And William Lee. So that's 2 out of a possible audience of 8 billion. Working my way up. It's going to keep getting better and better. If Jay just got a parking ticket, he could fight it in court by saying he was singing and playing the bass. The judge says, let's see what, the judge says, oh, see more. That's impossible. Guilty. Oh, very funny. Doug, you're going to produce whatever I do.
Gerald Grable's watching. Smoking in the Boys' Room by Brownsville Station, world's loudest band. Nicely done, another radical variation. Well, thank John. I just liked ideas. I like the beginning of it, I like a little bit of harmony. We interrupt this interruption. Thank you. We interrupt this program. Think you will be in touch. Thank you. We will be in touch. Leave the car there. I know a guy. Haha. Wait a minute. It's good. It's great. Wasn't Don Cordes? Yes. Straight eights. Well, yeah. Time to wake up, Helmer. No, that's Tomoko's time to wake up. It's time for you, Helmer. What time is it there? It's now 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6, 7, 1 o'clock in the night, 1:30 in the morning, Helmer. I guess it is. Anyway, I'm studying you, everyone who's writing in. I'm studying carefully on Facebook to get to know more about them. Let me see. And Judy Schlesinger's down there. I think I'll just go down like this. Oh, well, she's just writing messages. Just stumbled in, Judy Schlesinger. Uh-oh, YouTube is still the poor relation here. Well, Judy, it's going to change. You watch. You watch. We're going to. I'm going to find out how to promote on YouTube. What I don't know how to do is to tell people on YouTube exactly where to go. And that's the problem, because I just don't, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to send a message to people. We're going to be there at 6:56. I mean, I don't want to see all my friends. There's 5,000 YouTubers who are, what was it? No, that's Facebook. I don't know why. I can't care. It's 1:30 a.m. Hey, I was right about that. So are you, Helmer, are you going to bed at 1:30 a.m. in Norway, or are you getting up? I'm very curious about that. Oh, I've been told where to go many times, yeah. Japan is 13 hours ahead. It's 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Probably too early for her. No, she tunes in a lot. She tunes in a lot. She gets up at 8 o'clock and she tunes in. You watch. I bet you'll be here tonight. What is night for me? I bet you before we're finished, Tomoko Ono with a panda will appear. I bet she will. You know, it's addicting, this stuff. You want to hear Tomoko play? I'm going to play my favorite Tomoko solo. If I can find it. I can find it too. Okay, boom. iTunes, playlist, view. I want to get to the, what do they call them, the artists. I want to get to my other album. All right, well then. Oh, baseball players, joy. All right, listen to this. Listen to this solo. You want to hear some piano plucking? Now, Mr. Facebook, this is my record on my label, so don't give me any shit.
Playboy Club in New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York, it's my dream come true. Just moved up from Baltimore, just turned 21. My life has finally begun. The Playboy Club is full of bunnies hopping round all night. Young ladies dressed as bunny rabbits, fluffy tails so white. Their costumes so revealing that no secrets do remain. You play the bass, you slowly go insane. Life around the rabbits ain't as funny as it seems. find I've come to Bugs Bunny in my dreams. All these pretty creatures so close yet so far away. Life gets more confusing day by day. The pressure keeps on building in me as the nights go by. Soon I cannot even look a rabbit in the eye. So I go to a shrinker and start spilling out my guts. He says, son, I think we're going nuts. We're going nuts. Says you need a change of scenery, the Grand Canyon would be nice. But someplace far away from Bunny's dress and tinkling ice. There's got to be a better place where you, God only knows. Someplace where the waitresses wear clothes. Tell no one your problem, just pack your base and quit. Zip that case around the base, pick it up and split it. So I told the leader of the band I simply had to go. Pack my car and drove to Mexico. I filled my brain with desert sand and drove up to Pikes Peak. I discovered the Grand Canyon, so I hung out for a week. I wandered around the painted desert, watched the cactus grow. Headed south to Mexico. Playboy Club in New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York, it's my dream come true. Just moved up from Baltimore, just turned 21. Ah, my life is finally begun. Ah, my life is finally begun. Da 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 da. Ah, my life has finally begun.
So it's a good way to practice. Practice your own arrangements.
Back in Italy of old, when men were brave and bold and
thank you, Mr. Leonhart. We'll call you.
The seas.
We'll call you. Thank you. Very nice. No, don't be discouraged. We liked it very much. But we have other things to take care of. Yeah. I guess ragweed's coming. And I took my, no, I didn't take my allergy medicine this morning. That's what I didn't do. It's been over 30 years since I overcame my fears, packed my bags and moved to New York City. Find myself a little place, just room for me and my bass. No time to wallow in self-pity. So I go to Jim and Andy's bar. That's where all the musicians are. Give Lady Luck a little nudge.
luck does begin, 'cause on that day I run into the judge. No sooner am I in the place when I'm standing face to face with one of the great legends of our land. I start getting very nervous. What did I do to deserve this? A feeling that I think you'd understand. No hidden motivations to lurk. The judge knows that I need to work. He knows the hungry look of a beginner. So we talk for a little while until I see the judge's smile. Then he invites me out the house to dinner. So I call on the telephone. A woman by the name of Mona answers and says Sunday would be fine. So merrily to Queens I trudge for dinner with Mona and the judge. I'm laden down with flowers, gifts, and wine. Naturally I'm right on time, and Mona's cooking is sublime. Real home cooking, yes, the genuine stuff. What's going on? Heard something moving down. Oh, the end piece. Listen. The end piece was twisting. I thought the bass was cracking or falling apart. Naturally, I'm right on time, as Mona's dinner is sublime. Real home cooking, yes, the genuine stuff. After dinner, I play the bass, a stern look on the judge's face. After 3 notes, he says, "Thank you, that's enough." Oh no, I've failed my first audition in my quest for a position. Just someplace in New York I might play. I didn't need anything real big, I just needed a simple gig. I didn't really care what it might pay. So I say goodnight to Milton. Mona, once again I'm all alone. A young man with those great big city blues. But next week it's the strangest thing. My telephone begins to ring with gigs for me. Such wonderful news. He helped me so when I got started. Such wise counsel he imparted. And he taught my telephone to ring. There is simply no debating that he helped my credit rating. In itself a monumental thing. Perhaps I need a new perspective. Lens is just a bit corrective. But to me, the judge stands about 10 feet tall. Up from the primordial slime and sludge, occasionally there revolves a judge to help us find some meaning to it all. He's shown me how to lead my life, how to deal with stress and strife, living with a minimum of fuss. He shows us how to lead our lives. He shows us how to take care of our wives. Well, they in fact are taking care of us. Amazing that a jazz musician should achieve such a position where he is beheld a national treasure. But before the birth of Branford and Winton, I was friends with Milton Hinton. A fact I know with great pride and great pleasure. Another birthday comes and goes, but on the judge it never shows. He must have friends in higher places. Or maybe it's just because he's wise and gets a lot of exercise, chasing trains and planes and lugging bases. So here I stand before you folks. I'll spare you all the corny jokes. I'll just play the bass and sing. But from the stage I will not budge until I get to tell the judge, we love you, Judge, and thanks for everything. You make every rhythm section swing. We love you, Judge, and thanks for everything. Do-do, 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 do-do.
why that's perfect time for this picture. This is one of my big brag pictures, pardon me. I just found it today. I mean, it was in a pile. Milt on, that's your left, yes. Milt on your left. Duffy, Chubby Jackson, me, and I think it's Eddie Safransky, but that's not it. His name is escaping me. And I knew him well. He was a beautiful bass player, and he wrote, I think, one of those New Orleans songs. Not Eddie Safransky. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. It won't come out. I'm sure you'll tell me. I can't believe I have never forgot his name before. Oh well, that's all right. Bobby Haggart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgot it. Can't remember. You'll notice I won't hold up the drinking sign now. I'll just keep moving right on. I haven't been drinking. I don't drink. The verdict is the judge monitored a master. Thank you. Want to take this outside? Zito's watching. Schlut. Jeg vet ikke. Zito. Stephen Goldberg. Oh yeah, you want to take us outside? Good, good. You guys fight it out. But somebody video it, please. Bob Haggart. Thank you, Bill. He was the original member of the. No, it's not Bill Crow. It's Bobby Haggart. Bobby Haggart was the original member of the trio with Bucky and John, and they worked as a rhythm section for the world's greatest jazz band, I think is what they called themselves, in the 80s. Had some great players in it, and they were supposed to do a record they were down south. They were supposed to do a record, and the owner of the recording company said, "No, I can't afford to do the whole band." But he asked John and Bucky and Bobby to do it, and so they did it. And the rest of the band referred to them after that as the Three Turds, and that was sometimes what they called their trio, the Three Turds. Oh, it's cruel! It's cruel. Be careful with drinking too much smoothies, Jay. It can cause memory loss. What? Smoothies? Smoothies can cause memory loss? Tell me no. Can't be. I've forgotten people's names all my life, so it's just getting a little bit better. I mean, better in the terms of worse. The forgetting is getting better. And I remember everything I have to. I mean, anybody do Sudoku out there? I've been working on Sudoku for years on and off. Recently, I really had a run of Sudoku. And I like it because it really organizes your mind. Makes you stop and think. I do it without writing anything down except in the numbers. So you have to remember all the things. And it's a real memory game, and it's good for you. It makes you feel great when you get them right and get the tough ones right. And it's fun. I like numbers, 1 through 9. Very nice. It's a little shut-in world, the little numbers world. Doing a Sudoku puzzle, everything else just goes away, and you have to do your Sudoku. And I get stuck on some. I don't see how they finish some. Some of them, I just don't see how there's an answer available. And I don't want to, I have to read a book. It's the advanced method of Sudoku. Bill Crow, let me see. I got to read the rest of Bill Crow's message. I don't have to read it. Can you all see that? It's very important. Bill Crow's, someone chided them for calling themselves the world's greatest jazz band. One of them said, well, we were going to call ourselves the Sheepfuckers. Very good. I love it. Because here's gin, real smooth. I know this would taste great with gin or vodka in it. I know these smoothies would taste sensational. And my daughter should open up a bar. You guys. Oh. Christopher Lynn's funny. You guys. You know, you people are very funny. I just sit here and read the comments because I get them all. And what I'm starting to do now is I'm starting to download the original. I'm starting to download the Facebook video that has all the remarks in it, because they're priceless. It's priceless. So let's see what somebody said something over on YouTube. I have to go take a look for a second. How is the sound quality on your computer? Jay's bass gets very distorted on mine since he started to do live podcasts. Would you like to determine it is my system or your system? Thanks. It's all right. It's my system. Is the bass too loud here on Facebook too? Is the bass, what's the word, breaking up? Exactly like you. Dolly the clone sheep. Oh, we should get our own show. At first, the audience becomes the stars. Right, but I just want to warn you, there's a lute player out there who will distract you to hell. Well, you find her and take a look. You get your own show, and I'll call you guys. That's really what it said. Bass sounds right. Stephen Goldberg says, sounds good, Christopher Lance. Christopher Lance, no. We are way more fun than boxing, than boring at, oh, shh. No, it's good here. Right. So apparently it's my microphone. I think it's my microphone on YouTube. Maybe I need to EQ my microphone. I will work on it. I will work on my microphone because I'm using a different camera. A different camera on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get this one camera to do the work for both. Can't seem to get it to do it. Yeah. All right. Listen, I've had a wonderful time tonight. You guys are keeping me up. I just wanted to take a look at music. I just want to see if I'm not playing. I can't play anybody else's music because they're give me too hard a time. Tommy Flanagan wrote this song over the Bluebird, or the Bluebird, and I wrote over the Bluebird.
Over there, see the bluebird. He's my friend, a true bluebird. He will give me the good, all the good news that he's heard about you. Yes, it's true, so much to tell me. said he's my bluebird. Come and tell me what's new. Where'd you go? Tell me love is true. Bird whisper near in my ear. Oh, give me the good news.
This is Ted Rosenthal and Joe Cohn. I was wondering, I didn't remember that. Anyway, folks, I hate to deny the baseball.
He's my friend, he's my...
Well, I like that solo only because it's a lot of stuff that Ray Brown would have never played, so there's some originality in my playing. I mean, there was a lot of stuff there that he would never have played. He'd have done something else. He'd have bluesed it up. So good for me. At least I have a voice of my own to some degree. Folks, I'll see you tomorrow night. I may be in Hope. I may be here. I'm not sure yet. But nonetheless, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And now you YouTubers, I can pay attention to you now. Do 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 do. Let me see what you said. You said, it's just that the tone of your playing and bass are so good that I really hate to hear it messed up, especially with bowing. Love it. Thank you, William. Sound quality of your computer. Jay's bass gets distorted. Well, it's the microphone I'm using for you guys on YouTube. I'll have to EQ this. I'll have to EQ this mic a bit better because the microphone, I can't use the same mic on different computers. It's not working. It doesn't work that way. YouTube needs its own separate system. So I will. No, the camera's got to use this camera. There's got to be a way to do this. I'll figure this out to make the sound better on YouTube. I probably should EQ it, test it. I'll test it. Anyway, I'm glad that I got you two guys together, and there'll be more YouTubers showing up as soon as I understand how you get to it. What does it do? Does it just show up on YouTube? Does it like make its way presence known on the screen? I don't quite get it. But we'll keep plowing away. Because at least it's you guys, and it's not like it cost me that much money. It cost me nothing. Nothing. And it's great fun, and I love seeing everybody. So I will say goodnight to you all, too. And we will speak to you soon. Tomorrow night. Thank you.